Before the hair makeup starts, it's necessary to have the harem or the long necklace and the choker already put on. Otherwise, it can spoil the hair. Once you're done with that, this is a way to apply put on the jewelry. This is the Chandra and the Surya. The Chandra will always go on the left side. The Surya will always go on the right side. This is a black cotton thread. For ease of use, there are hooks behind the Chandra and the Surya. The black thread should be fastened well, and then it can be tied like a hairband on the head, right at the center. Once it's tied and it's in the center, this is how it looks. You take the thread and fasten it below the plait. You can clip this on with the press clips. After that, you put on the neti chutti. The neti chutti comes in varieties. One of them is this, which is like a forehead band with a central partition in between. There are others which may not have this forehead band. You put this right at the center. It should not be too low, it should not be too high. It should be placed over here, and either ask someone to assist you to hold this on while it's in the center, or if you are adept enough to do it on your own, hold it with the middle two fingers. Take this behind your ear. Take the other side behind your ear. Tilt your head slightly behind so that you can tie the black thread below. Fasten it with two press clips on either side behind the ears. Make sure that the clips do not hurt the ear lobes. The center of the necklace or the headgear can be taken from the central partition and fastened around the bun. Once done, you put 2 to 3 press clips over here, so that at the end of it, this should not shift at all. It should not shift, or it should not slide during the performance. Put enough clips so that it's fastened well on the head. This is the martel or the jimki. Again, there's a black cotton thread that is hung at the hook of this martel. Remember that this jewelry can be really heavy, so do not leave it this way. Take it over here and fasten it with a press clip. Similarly on the other side, where the other earring, the martel should decorate your earlobe in this fashion. It should not fall backwards, nor should it be pulled in such a way that the earlobe is lifted. It should be placed well and aesthetically at the center. Take the two ends of the cotton thread and tie it. Make sure that the edges of these cotton thread are not visible. You can fasten additional clips if you wish to over here, so that this is how the the ear jewelry would look. It is good to have jhumkis which are large in size. It will highlight the face on the stage and hence makes the dancer look more beautiful. This is the bullock. This is the most important and the bare necessary ornament that is required to get onto the stage. It highlights the expressions of the dancer. This has to be placed at the bridge of the nose. You separate out the edges and then place it over here, and then put your fingers in and press it hard so that it does not slide. It should be done by the dancer herself or by the dancer herself, so that the bone within the nose is not getting pressed, hence making it painful. These are additional aesthetic jewelry for the nose. This is a nose ring which can be placed on one side of the nose. The stone should be visible from the outer end. There can be nose rings which would fasten on the left or the right. This is another aesthetic jewelry which is not necessary, it is not a compulsion, but it's nice to have, which can be placed on the other side of the nose. Bangles. Bangles can be worn according to your choice. There are stone-studded bangles which would match your jewelry that can be worn, and you can accessorize it with bangles of the color of your costume, or you can wear a thick bangle of this sort. The udyanam or the waist belt. This should be worn at the end. It should be fastened at the abdominal level. Bend your head slightly and tie it so that the braid goes into the udyanam or the waist belt, and tie it tight. The udyanam should not shift either. It should be well placed in the center of the costume.